therefore endure hardship.
Hey,
Like
you
a
playing
good
the best
soldier
of
of
urban
Christ.
good
Any man that
music.
warreth do not
And right
entangle
now we
himself
have
with the affairs
a
of this
artist
life.
on the
So it may
line
please him
tonight.
who have
He
chosen
goes
to be
by
a
the
soldier.
Gospel Man, Church Boy. What's happening, bro?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey. Good, man. God is good all the time. Can't complain.
All the
Hey, man,
time.
tell us a little bit about Gospel Man, Church Boy. How you come up with that name?
Man, from dope boy to church boy, man. I've been in and out of lockup since I was 15. I gave my life to Christ in 2009 in the county jail. I ended up getting sentenced to 7 years, man. And I only did 2.5 of that 7. So the way that the name, I did 2.5 of that 7, man. So I've been out of prison going on 12 years. In July 6th will be 12 years. So the way that the name came about is my nickname in my family was Man. That's what everybody in the family call me. Everybody that know me from way back, they call me Man. So then when I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying, I started feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I got four prison numbers, been to prison 5 times. So I felt like I got myself some street cred. So I started calling myself Mr. Man. Then when I gave my life to Christ in 2009, you know what I'm saying, you look at, I think it's Isaiah 62:2, where the Lord gives him a new name. So I was like, man, Lord gave me a new name when he gave me new life. That's where Gospel Man came alive, because I'm all about putting out that gospel, spreading the word, telling people what God done did for me.
Well, how'd you get into gospel rap?
Oh man, I was in prison, man, and this guy that I was ran the streets with, I had gave my life to Christ in the county, and then when I ended up beating up with him in prison, and the dude was repping Christ, and he was the leader of a 4-man gospel rap crew. So I was like, man, this is dope, man. But I was only writing poetry, you know what I mean? So when he said I was gonna be a part of the gospel rap crew, I was like, man, I can't rap. You know what I'm saying? I used to try and freestyle here and there when I got a little buzz and whatnot, but I was like, man, I can't rap. And then even the guys that was in the group, they was like, nah, man, he can't rap, man, because I mean, writing poetry and rapping was different, man. And this dude was like, nah, we go win. He actually about to get out, man. He done 19 years. He get out in a few months, man. So it's gonna be wonderful to show him, you know what I'm saying, how I done progressed and whatnot. But so dude was like, dude got me in the rap group, man. He was like, okay, then he can't rap. He just gonna do hooks. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'll start off right there. Then as I was doing hooks, he taught me how to go along with the beat and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? He taught me how to follow the snap. Every beat has a snap in it. He taught me how to follow that. So I was like, man, bet. So as I just kept practicing and practicing, man. When I got out of prison, man, I had 19 songs. So I told you that I got sentenced to 7 years. I won my appeal, and I only did end up doing 2.5 of that 7. And man, it was amazing, man. I was like, what the, man? But I mean, God was revealing himself to me the whole time, even before I even got locked up, man. Because you know what I'm saying, the way that I gave my life, the way that I was introduced to Christ was when I was in the streets. So dude, like once I got out of prison, man, I was like, man, I've been doing music for 2.5 years. And I was like, I got 19 songs. I'm like, Lord, what am I supposed to do now? Like, I feel a void, you know what I'm saying, not doing music. I felt the void not doing music when I got released from prison. But then, you know what I'm saying, once I was like, it was a whole different ball game, because, you know what I'm saying, I had to work, and I had to get everything that I needed to get to where I am today. Like, I had to build my studio. So I try to go and find studio time, but studio time was like, man, it was like anywhere from $25 to $50 an hour. And I'm like, man, I'm fresh out of prison. I can't even get a job. You know, so I'm like, man, how am I supposed to record a song, man? But eventually, you know, God placed people in my life, and I just start networking, and God placed people in my life, man. My cousin called, huh?
Right, that's good.
Man, my cousin called me up, man. She was like, I know this dude named Carl Clark. He putting on an event. No, the first way that I recorded was dude let me record a song for $20 an hour. My dude Ardell, he called by the Rim Man right now. But he started a whole man. That's a whole nother story, man. He started a rim shop, man. We was laughing at him when he asked us to walk around and pass out cards with him, man. And we laughed at him like, man, smoke this blunt. And I was sitting up in prison and heard dude's jingle on the radio, 102.9. I said, man, I know that voice. So she told me to call Carl Clark, man. Carl Clark is known around my city, man. Called Master MC, you know what I'm saying? And he puts on events and whatnot, man. And I contacted him, man. And I got to perform that song that I recorded, man. But as time kept going, I built a relationship with Carl, man, and he took me under his wing, man, to make. So that's why I'm where I'm at today, man. It's like God put a lot of people in my life to get me to where I am now, man. You know what I mean? Carl Clark got a son named DJ Swig. They turned their whole house into a studio. The house that Carl Clark grew up in, man, they turned it into a studio, man. And then they, you know what I'm saying, they out here helping people. You know what I'm saying? Showing them the ways of music, showing them around in a studio. It's so dope what they do. And I just started like, you know what I'm saying, mimicking what they did, man. I remember once, cause he used to like I started putting on events and whatnot, man. Man, that's a whole nother story right there, man. Did I answer the question? Should I keep going? You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause I can keep going, man. How things transpired and you know what I'm saying, turned into what it is today, man. I got a lot of people to thank, man. You know what I mean? Glory to God, man. Glory to God.
So tell us about this song, Church Boy Soldier. I know you got a video to it. I've seen it. It's tight. And I mean, you like you jumped off the front porch, boy.
Yeah, man. The Church Boy Soldier, man. It's about, you know, like every time I got out of prison, man. I wanted to hang out with my peoples, you know what I'm saying, that I've been hanging out with for a long time, but it was just like, for some reason, it's just like, man, I couldn't hang out with them if I wanted to have a successful life, if I wanted to be prosperous, if I wanted to stay free, you know what I mean? So it was just like this last time when I got out, man, I was like, man, I was supposed to do 7 years, man. I only did 2.5. So I gave these people back 4.5 years, man. They was mad, you know what I mean? Because they was used to me taking the plea deal, man. That's a whole nother story right there, man. I need to probably write all this down, and I need to write a book and show about just from the time when I started hearing from the Lord, man, and write a book from that time all the way up until now. So yeah, man. I won that appeal, and so when I get out of prison, man, I had so many people trying to give me dope. Like, here, man, get back on your feet, man. You know what I'm saying? Get back to where you came from and all this and that. And I'm like, I said, hey, man, this is after I gave my life to Christ. And I was in prison studying 13, 14 hours a day, you know, fasting and praying, doing everything that makes you have a stable will. So dude was like, I said, look, man, I don't want no dope, man. I ain't selling dope again. I said, man, I'm trying to stay free. I said, man, if you want to help me out, man, buy me a pair of pants, man. Buy me a pair of shoes. Buy me an outfit, man. I don't even want no money, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm not trying to get back. I'm not getting back in the game, man. So then he was like, you know, the dude tried to give me a half ounce of raw cocaine, man. I was like, dang, man, you know, that was a lot back then, man. That would have got me straight, you know what I mean? But I would have been taking them penitentiary chances again. I would have been doing everything that I said I didn't want to do no more. I did not want to be that person, man. So dude was like, he said, man, I'm trying to give you something that's gonna get you a new pair of shoes or get you an outfit. I said, well, man, I can't be around you then. You not my friend. I said, cause you trying to send me back to prison. You not trying to help me. You trying to send me back to prison. Yeah, man. So with that being said, I just kept sticking to my guns, man. But the song, what's crazy though is I wrote that song in prison. Yeah, I wrote that song in prison, man. It's just like every time, because that's what I was explaining. What happens, and I'm not the only one that goes through this vicious cycle, man. Like I said, every time I get out, they want to pull me back in. The street life is death, and I choose to live. I done made my choice, homie. The street life is over. I choose Jesus Christ. Now I'm a church boy soldier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that,
man. So that's where everything came, man. Now when I introduce myself to people, I tell them, man, what's up, man? My name Lorenzo, from Dope Boy to Church Boy.
Man, you need to submit that song to soundrebellion.net.
Yeah.
Look for artists for this compilation called Music to Ride To. That song right there need to be on the compilation.
Okay.
So after we perform tonight, go to soundrebellion.net, create an account, upload your song, and we'll take the listen because I'm the A&R for the label. I already know it's hot, so CEO gonna vibe with it. And if you get chosen, it'll get on the compilation. Even if it don't, you'll still be streaming on our platform. So make sure you do that tonight. And introduce your song, man. And
soundrebellion.com.
.net.
Soundrebellion.net, man. You might. I think we already chopped it up about that, man.
Yeah. Well, we got something new. That's why the compilation is new.
Okay.
And we released it in March, so we take the submissions. So go check it out. Upload your song.
Okay.
So introduce your song, bro. I'm about to let it ride.
Yo, man, what's up, man? You on Kingdom Purpose Radio, rocking with your boy Smooth P, and this is my latest single out called Church Boy Soldier. It's available on 150 streaming platforms, so find the one that you like and go give it a spin. God bless.
Here it goes, y'all. Gospel man, church boy, soldier. God bless you, gospel man.
Peace. God bless.
Now, therefore, endure hardship like a good soldier of Christ. Any man that warreth, do not entangle himself with the affairs of this life, so he may please he who has chosen him to be a soldier. Every time I get out, they wanna pull me back in. The street life is death, and I choose to live. How to make my choice, homie? The game is over. I choose Jesus Christ. Now I'm a church boy soldier. Every time I get out, they wanna pull me back in. The street life is death, and I choose to live. How to make my choice, homie? The game is over. I choose Jesus Christ. Now I'm a church boy soldier. Took the darkness out my life, made my heart shine. I'm a living testimony. Yeah, it's my time. I make it do what it do. The word speaks the truth. I'm a witness. I'm a temple. I'm a soldier going to war. The word is my sword, saving souls for the Lord. If you don't know the word, better read and believe. It's amazing little faith. All the blessings you'll receive. I make it do what it do. In the streets I was a fool. Now I'm a church boy soldier. I'm so cool. Oh, don't get it twisted. We get downright lifted. Hallelujah. I'm so high on the spirit. Yeah, that's how I live. Yeah, that's how I live. Church boy that. Church boy this. Resisting temptation. No more time to be wasted. No matter what I'm going through, Jesus keeps me strong. It's time that I told you I'm a church boy soldier. Every time I get out, they wanna pull me back in. The street life is death, and I choose to live. How to make my choice, homie? The game is over. I choose Jesus Christ. Now I'm a church boy soldier. Every time I get out, they wanna pull me back in. The street life is death, and I choose to live. How to make my choice, homie? The game is over. I choose Jesus Christ. Now I'm a church boy soldier. Like Daniel in the den, I'm surrounded by lions. The world that I live in gotta laugh to keep from crying. Like David did Goliath, I'm slaying them giants. Call them problems, call them hard times, nothing's too big. Don't remind me of my past, God forgave me for what I did. I'm a church boy now, change the lifestyle that I live. A soldier in the army of the Lord with no fears. It's an everyday war, so every day I check my gear. Put on the armor of God, so no weapon to prosper. Said I'm a doper on your team, better check your roster. I'm a church boy soldier and I'm repping it hard. Jesus Christ saved my life, my Father is God. So when you come at me with that mess, I'm ready for the test. With the word, guard my heart, I'm protected by the best. Now you see me enjoying life? Don't say I ain't told you, street life is over. I'm a church boy, so every time I get out, they wanna pull me back in. The street life is death and I choose to live. How to make my choice, homie, the game is over. I choose Jesus Christ, now I'm a church boy soldier. Every time I get out, they wanna pull me back in. The street life is death and I choose to live. How to make my choice, homie, the game is over. I choose Jesus Christ, now I'm a church boy soldier.